Cynical. I have wholehearted hippie Jimmy friends that love to be spiritual. They influence me to keep my head up and avoid thoughts that are miserable. And they're the reason why I keep believing in miracles. But it's not that I feel scars and wounds can't be healed. It's not that I like being negative, I just prefer to be real. Tripping with life and happiness and witnessing a massive difference. In this cold, cruel world, you have to seek peace within a distance. Because I portray a vision where ambition is driven by talent we're given, as all beauty mankind is existing where we be living. But with all the torture and slaughter and the typical criminals, how can one blame another for being depressed, especially cynical? You've got to face the hard times to get to the good ones, I gather that. Looking forwards, not backwards, through these chapters we grow stronger. These learning experiences where the answers are dangerous. With all the bodies in the world, the competition is outrageous. The abundance of hundreds of faces that want to be famous. The pedophiles, child molesters, arsonists and rapists. The muggers, the murderers, the racists, the haters. The gangs, the terrorists, the dictators, the politics, the rulers, the greed that makes us starve, suffer and be contagious. The liars, the snakes that manipulate and play us. Sometimes you wonder, God, why did you even bother to create us? With all these wastes of spaces, can you feel my frustration in this land we share with monsters that tear apart nature? So before you point the finger at me and judge me for being cynical, actually take into account as standard words, as common sense, as my eloquence is lyrical. There are wonderful human beings that dedicate their lives for others in our environment. They try to prevent our planet from folding into early retirement. And to all elegant species looking down from up above, for those conserving our hopes, I give back bare love. Because being pessimistic is realistic. It sounds crazy, let alone insanity. Enforcing hate in all of reality is heartbreaking in all of humanity. So yes, by being down to earth, I let cynicism get the best of me. But I also discover and educate, because that's what should really be our destiny. I have dreams that I believe we can all achieve, as we can all travel far. As long as you all remember to appreciate yourself for who you really are. So forgive me again for being cynical. But with my history involving duplices, it's both psychological and physical. Because it feels like life is a constant roller coaster, a cycle of pain. But there are those moments where you earn to get back that big break. That gives me the pat on the back and makes me stay. And I mean no disrespect, I love all my friends to death. But because of schemers, I'll never trust anyone 100%. Whether it be my whirly heads or even gypsy disco crew. Not even my London Hope boys and sisters, the ones that are missing a God Crossman, I still pray for you. Not even my Candela or Project 9 brothers. Not even my own family or even my own mother. But sure, it's easy to not let go of the horror stories. That's when you get hurt. But the more you think of those nightmares, the more the flashbacks return. So when you then think of the good ones, notice that's when you're able to recover. Then ask yourself this question. How do I create more of those memories to once again see the beautiful colors? I don't mean to preach and be emotional, it's just who I am. Worshipping a God that's a genius on drugs whilst a hollow in my hands. Unlike most, you can feel the realness in my blood even when you shake my fucking hand. Cause I speak the truth from a root. When I write, I've got to have a purpose. And to let out my passion when I'm screaming, it's urgent. And for that, I don't gas. I mean what I say and I'm certain. And that's why my real friends and family connect with me. Because just like you, Jeff, I'm a real fucking person. Say.
Jeff alone, Jeff.